There's this story I want to share with you very quickly. It was about some travelers that were traveling to a very far place, and they had a lot of persons that were following them. And one of them happened to be a prophet and a teacher, or you call him in recent times, you could call him a pastor. So all of them boarded the boat and they started off the journey. As they were about to move, I believe they prayed and they did all the necessary rituals. So when they got to the middle of the sea, there was a great storm. And fortunately for them, there was a pastor among them, and the pastor was sleeping. In quote, he was a prophet. So they didn't know that he was a pastor, but he was in their boat. So what did they do? They casted a lot so that they will find out who was the brain behind the storm that they were passing through. And as it were, the storm fell, the lot they casted fell on Noah, on Jonah, sorry, the prophet that was with them. Prophets, in quote, are supposed to be good persons that could tell you the mind of God, whatever or wherever you find them. So, but now the prophet was now their problem. So, when they asked the prophet what was the reason for the storm, he said that he was the reason for the storm, that God sent him on an errand to another place, but he was running away from going to that place. So he had to board that boat. What did they do? They now wanted to, they didn't, they now asked him, what do we do? He said they should throw him inside the sea. And immediately they throw him inside the sea that the storm would stop. They said, initially they felt, no, let's do our best. We could do better so that we'll find a way to get to land so that we'll not lose him and will not lose his life. The more they tried to get to land, the more the storm increased. I'm getting to somewhere. Just follow me. So when they couldn't get to land, what did they do? They asked God, God, please forgive us. We want to throw this prophet, this pastor in quote, into the sea. Please don't hold us against him. Let his blood not be on our head. After they made that prayer, they threw the prophet, Jonah, into the sea. And do you know what happened? Immediately, there was great calm and there was great peace. So, what's the point I'm telling you? The prophet was in their life, but the prophet was the problem that they had. There are persons, I don't care who the person is, there are persons that may be in your life that God may not want to be in your life at that moment. In quote, a prophet is a good person, a teacher that tells you the mind of Christ or the mind of God. But at this point, the prophet was their problem. The prophet was the one that was creating problem for them that they were having storm. So critically look at yourself, prayerfully, not critically, prayerfully ask God, God, please, any person, no matter how high or how esteem I take that person, that need not to be in my life, that is presently in my life, that I need to throw away. Father, please separate me from them. That prayer may be the best prayer that you may have for your life. To you, the way God thinks is different from the way we think. To you, you may think that, this person, if I can't do with this person, I can't do with that person, I can't do with this, I can't do without this, I can't do without that. But God has actually is not pleased with you because of that person that is in your life, or that thing that is in your life, or that habit that is in your life. I don't care whether it is. God is the one that has the best blueprint for you. So the earlier you think of it, the earlier you ask God, weed off, take off those that need not to be in my life, the better for you. So that you run God's plan and purpose for your life. So that your life will have a meaning. So that the storms that you're facing, God can speak peace unto it. So that things will start moving well for you. Until they threw Jonah into that sea, there was no peace for them. And as you take off those things that did not to be in your boat out of your boat, I see peace restored to you. They had peace, and the person that they thought would die did not die. God sent what? A fish to carry him to where he was supposed to go. God carried him to where he was sending him to. So don't think that this separating from your life, that may be that's the end of them. No, God also has a plan for them and for you in your life. As you take heed, may God bless you. Prayerfully ask God to take off all that did not to be in your life. Let them go away, and see God restoring peace to your family. See God restoring peace to your life. See God restoring peace to your pursuit. As you adhere, may God bless you in Jesus' name.